You see the kitties out there? They're ready for me to get. They're ready for me to feed them. We got outdoor kitties, and as you've kept up, you know I got a cat indoors, Pierre, another little sweet feller. Um, and so he can't be around the other cats yet. His eyes are still got conjunctivitis or whatnot. Look at these baby kitties. Look at them all. Hey! He's waiting to eat, this sweet little boy. He's next to come in the house. Hey, buddy! He's next. He's next indoor. And after him, that'll be it, I promise. Yeah, right. Hey, buddy, come here. So today, I'm going to touch bases briefly on... And now I got it backwards, so now I don't know how I'm going to... My dumb ass wind up having to do something upside down. Well, whatever. So, let's see if I can set this up for a second. Bear with me while I feed these outdoor kitties. And I'm going to share with you a little about my friend, Elmer Pence. That name will ring a bell to some of you that have kept up with my videos. For those of you that haven't kept up and are new here, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to my channel. Elmer Pence is a guy that I was in jail with. I was in boot camp with him. I was in jail with him on 2 different occasions. And so we got to be friends. When I was in my 20s, right? So then, if you know my stories, you know who Mike Adams is. He's the guy I got real close with and OD'd and died. Elmer and Mike went to school together, were friends with each other. So another one of these off-the-wall coincidences. So when I met Mike, we talked and all that. I met him in jail as well. And we talked about Elmer. And so, like I said, me and Elmer go way back. I was in boot camp with him when I was 21, when I was 22. Hey, buddy. So, if you do or don't know the story, Elmer's another wild card, another ADD dude gone wild. And so, for those of you that don't know the story, my buddy Elmer did some off-the-wall shit. And I'm fixing to share it with you. We're fixing to go through a couple of news reports without me trying to just explain it. And I'll do the best to explain I can. This guy Elmer that I was buddies with, I'm flipping through the local news on some, I don't know what you'd call them, your non-regular news station, these little new whatever you'd call them, that give, they give out information, local news, etc. It's not, like I said, it's not a major news network. It's, one of these smaller things. And so I see Elmer Pence come across, and I see his name, and I'm like, holy fuck, What have you done now, Elmer? So I'm under my little cat tent here, and it's bugging me, making me feel like a tweaker. I think there's spider webs and shit falling, messing with me. So that's why I keep rubbing myself. And look at this sweet, cute little boy. Look at this sweet little boy right here. Look at that guy. Hey, buddy. He's Mitzi's brother. That's Mitzi's brother. He's about to become indoor cat too, and he don't know it yet. Say, sweet little boy. So, with all that's going on and whatnot, I figured it was only fair to bring up Elmer Pence and tell you a little bit about, guys I ran with, guys in, ADD dudes, ADD guys gone wild, guys I used to fuck with, guys I'm friends with. And when I seen Elmer Pence, it really struck a nerve. That it was almost painful to watch and see how much trouble he gotten himself into. Just mind shattering. And so bear with me just another couple of minutes, and we will get to Elmer Pence and what he's up to. Maybe not what he's up to. There you go, bud. It's okay, buddy. But what Elmer did. One more minute. Just a minute. Hey, buddy. So Elmer got himself in a heap load of trouble this time, right? So without further ado, give me just another minute. Packing up Kittyland. Hey, buddy. Okay. So without further ado, we're going to get into Elmer Pence and his story's a little beyond out there. Bear with me just a few more moments. I'm going to get out. I'm on my phone recording, obviously. So give me just a minute. We're going to get the tablet out. And we're going to go over Elmer and his charges and all that. Just one more second. Bear with me. So, for those that do and don't know, I've got a video coming out this week with me and Gunnar Allen Lindblom. I'm looking forward to it. Check it out. Give me your honest opinions. If you don't know and haven't seen, I just did a video with White Boy Lockdown Radio. It's on my playlist. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's at like 650 views, which ain't shit for most, but it's good for me. So with no further ado, what did I do with my... Get out my tablet. We're almost here. One more sec, just another minute. Okay. I messed up by doing this backwards, so now I can't see the screen. So I'm going to just have to wing it. But for those of you that have been with me, I've dealt with much worse. I'm not your top dog YouTuber by any means. I'm just a dude kicking it real, giving you crazy ass life stories and experiences that I've been through and have friends that been through, go through, are going through. So with no further ado, let's get to Elmer Pence. Okay, you can get this yourself. Elmer Pence.
Showing pictures that match.
Elmer Pence, Cherokee County.
According to Cherokee Tribune, Elmer Pence, 43, of Ackworth was booked into the Cherokee County Jail on charges of aggravated assault on a peace officer, fleeing, reckless driving, obstruction of an officer, giving false information to an officer, driving with a suspended license and driving with an expired tag.
Wow, okay. So, let me read it out. Let me read one of these articles to you. This is what he's done. He's gotten himself into Elmer Pence, Cherokee County, Georgia. He's got himself in a shitload of trouble. Elmer Pence arrested for dragging deputy before 2 counties. Pursuit and arrest of drag. Let's see what's going to be the best one, I think. AJC's or Tribune News. Either one will do. They don't do a, there's no one talking. I haven't yet to find the, like the interviews where, they talk about it or whatnot. So, Cops man arrested after dragging deputy alongside, speeding off. An Ackworth man is behind bars after he allegedly dragged a Cherokee County deputy alongside his car and drove off, prompting a search involving 3 different agencies. Elmer Pence, 43, faces several charges, including aggravated assault on a peace officer in connection with the incident, which happened in Canton on Saturday afternoon. This is some time ago. The deputy stopped Pence on Medical Lane near Hospital Road at 2:30 p.m., the sheriff's office said in a statement. At some point, the deputy asked Pence to get out of the car, the statement said. That's when Pence grabbed the deputy's arm and started driving away, authorities said. The deputy was dragged alongside the car for about 30 feet but managed to disengage, the sheriff's office said. Pence then sped away from the area. Deputies followed Pence's car into Pickens County, where the Georgia State Patrol and Pickens Sheriff's Office joined the pursuit. Authorities found his car on Black Knob Church Road, but he was not in it. Deputies searched the area where the abandoned car was discovered, but Pence was nowhere to be found. According to the Sheriff's Office, later law enforcement received a tip that he was at a location in Fairmount. A GSP, a Georgia State Patrol trooper, went to the location and brought Pence into custody. Pence was booked in Cherokee County Detention Center, where he remains without bond. Shit. In addition to aggravated assault, he is charged with fleeing and attempting to elude law enforcement, reckless driving, obstruction of an officer, giving false information to an officer, driving with an expired tag, and driving with a suspended license. So all this over driving unsuspended. This is real deal, people. You know, mental health is no joke. It's people I run with, people I've been locked up with. Let me get a picture for it. Let me at least get a picture for you. Let's see if I can get a picture of him. When I saw this, I was mind fucked, you know. There he is. There's my buddy, old Elmer. And so I'm in the midst of trying to find out how to get in touch with him, what I can do to help him, because he's, you know, obviously in a really fucked up situation. This is quite, you know, this is not that long ago, but I know he's still in deep shit. So I've tried to contact him, and there's nothing I can do until he gets officially charged. Once he gets charged, once he's, you know, at that point I'll be able to find more out. I've tried to make an attempt to go visit him, and of course my wife's not hearing none of that. So once he gets, you know, officially charged and gets his charges, he'll go to Georgia State Prison. He'll go to Jackson, and at that point I'll be able to get, you know, I'll be able to get hold of him. I'm looking for the information, like I said, to contact him. And so this happened some time ago, and I've talked about this, but with so many new people coming to the channel, you know, you need to know, youngsters need to know how serious shit is, how serious drugs are, how serious driving on suspended license can be. The guy just had driving on suspended license, an expired tag, and so because he was, I already know, because I know the guy, because he had drugs on him, he ran, and he dragged a cop 30 feet down the road, and like I said, he don't have a bond. Do you know what kind of trouble you have to be in to not even be able to get a bond? Major. In the next county over is Fulton County. Is the only county around, but you can bond out on murder in Fulton County, okay? They're not letting him bond out in one county over. So that tells you the severity of it. And this is a childhood friend of mine. This is a guy I've done time with. This is a guy I've hung out with. This is a guy that's friends of friends. And it's heartbreaking. And so, you know, spread past the message. Don't let this be you. Don't let this be your friend. You know, if you know someone driving around a suspended license, keep on them. Stay on your best buddy to do the right thing. I've been there. I've done all kind of stupid shit and got all kind of trouble for driving on suspendeds. I've eluded the police. I thank God gotten away. I've done all kind of stupid, crazy shit just for having a suspended license. Went to jail twice on it, and don't let it be you. So we have ADD, but we can still do better than that. So be a part of that. Be better than that. Do better than that. You know, be a guide of light to your fellow friends and community. This is Mike, ADD's advocate, and I'm staying ADD. Ha ha!